When you read through Parshiot Aharei Mot-Kedoshim, these two Parshiot for this week, one of the things you find, especially in Kedoshim, is a long series of laws. So many of them are in the negative, framed in the negative. Thou shalt not. You shall not steal. You shall not deal deceitfully or falsely. You shall not swear falsely by my name. You shall not defraud your fellow. You shall not commit robbery. The wages of a laborer shall not remain with you until morning. You shall not insult the deaf. You get the idea. Many, many mitzvot, all framed in the negative. And I would argue that all of this, thou shalt not, this negative statement, actually creates a positive. And what does it teach? It teaches us that a lot of what we need to do in order to create justice in society is to refrain from doing the wrong thing. Look, Torah tells us plenty of things we should do, things that we need to do in terms of ethical life. Tzedakah is an example, right? In ritual life, all sorts of things that we should do. But so often when it comes to interpersonal relationships, the first step is to do no wrong, not to overstep the boundary, not to relieve someone of property that is rightfully theirs, not to take a step which is going to cheat, which is going to falsify, which is going to cause harm to others, right? When we say you should love your neighbor as yourself, as it says in this parsha, right? V'ahavta l'reacha kamocha. Part of the love that we show is actually just by refraining from keeping ourselves in check so that we are not doing things to others that they don't want done. It's really an interesting way of framing the law. Thou shalt not do this or that or the other. And by doing that, we actually, step by step, by not overstepping, we actually create a more just society. Just with the person we see on the street, with our neighbor, with the person who needs assistance, with the person we work with. All of these create a whole system of thou shalt nots, which actually creates room for the other people in our society to live freely, justly, without us impinging or infringing upon what is theirs. Parshat Kedoshim is full of wisdom like this, and by taking a look at the Parsha this week, you will see all sorts of opportunities in which you can do right by doing nothing at all. Shabbat Shalom.